Alright, so the first part of the lecture will be how to do your turns. Madali lang yung kailangan nyo gawin. So you remember the rig. We have the lecture for the rig. For the turns, what you need is to have this composite and place it on another composite. So compositeception. So how to do that? First, rename this so you have a composite, so rename it first. So click on the yellow box. Rename it as let's say Porky Front. Okay? And then yung itong main peg nyo, you can also rename this as Porky Front but add 1 kasi hindi siya mag-add ng name. So Porky Front 1. Yeah. So now we have the Porky Front rig, right? So for the next, for the other parts, I won't rig it na since you know how to rig naman and we have the lecture for the rigging. I'll just show you how to add the composite. Okay? So the first, what you need is a composite. So here in the timeline, you have the node library. If wala yung node library nyo guys, you just click on the plus icon and then choose node library and it will open this. Okay? Now, now you type composite here in the search box and it will open the composite and just drag it to your network or node view. Are we clear with that? I mean, am I too fast? Sorry. Gets naman yung part na yun? Can I get like a response if it's okay na to continue? Okay? Okay. Alright. So the composite, yung composite siya yung pinakalalagyan nilang lahat eh. So the idea is, you'll add new composites for the other parts para may lalagyan din siya, which you can hide and unhide after. So now that I have this composite, choose it as vector always. Just click on the yellow box as vector. Then, you need to unlink this to, yan. So ganyan ang itsura niya. Okay? Then the right, link it to the composite and to the display. So this will be your main composite. Okay? Now that I have the Porky Front, what if I want to add, let's say, Porky 3/4? You add another composite, link it to the main composite, name it as Porky 3/4. Porky 3/4. Yep. As vector, there. So now that we have this, dito nyo nalalagay yung next nyo na layers for rigging. Okay? So just make sure para hindi kayo malito, kahit ilayo nyo na lang to. For example, ito yung front view nyo, and then dito yung 3/4. Then let's say I'll add a character. What I'll be adding is just one picture. Hindi na ako magre-rig. So I'll just show you. Open, create listen, blah blah blah. Okay. There. So I'll just link it to the composite. So yeah. Always remember, don't link it here. Link it to its own composite. Okay? Now I have that. If I go to my timeline, kung ano yung nasa left, yun yung nasa harap, di ba? So I'll just resize it para sumakto siya. Wait lang ah. There. Okay? Okay. So, this one, kunwari naka-rig na siya, so Control P, ayan. This is my 3/4. So, ang mangyayari guys, you just hide and unhide the stuff or the characters. Yes, it's recorded. You'll just hide and unhide the characters if you need it. So for example, ganito. So what you need to do is to know the shortcuts. So click on your peg. So for example, this front peg, press 0 on your keyboard. It hides all, kumbaga it collapses all the layers. If you press 9, it opens all the layers. Okay? So 0, yan. And now I have two drawings, right? Don't hide and unhide using the eyes icon. We have a different style to hide and unhide. So ganito nyo siya gagawin. Okay? For example, I want on the 10th frame magto-turn siya 3/4. So what I'll do is I'll extend this first And then, highlight on, let's say, the end of the frame. Lagpas nyo na lang. Kuwari, 150 frames. Press F5 to expose the character for a long time. So, meaning it's exposed until 150. Alright? So, paano malalaman kung exposed siya? If you press 9 on your keyboard, it has this gray box here. Okay? So, 0, yan. Okay. So, here. What I'll do is, I'll add a keyframe for both. So, to add a keyframe, you see this plus KF? So, meaning it's plus keyframe. Click on it, and then the other, click on it. So, guys, always remember, you should please try to avoid having the white keyframes. Pag may nakita kayong white, i-plus KF nyo siya para maging pula din siya. So, red keyframes are important. Now that I have that, what I'll do is, you'll see a plus icon here. So, for example, the Holy Porky Turn or the Porky 3/4, I'll name it as Porky 3/4. Wait lang. Okay, so for Porky 3/4, I want it sa 10 frame pa, diba? So you see this plus icon here. Change the scale of X and Y both to 0. Okay? So, ang mangyayari, yung parameters nila, si Porky Front, 1 siya dito, si Porky 3/4, 0 siya. Okay? Then, I'll go to the 10 frame, add another keyframe. Porky Front parameter will be 0. And then, Porky 3/4 parameter will be 1. So, right now, you have something like this. Hindi naman ganyan ang turn sa totoong buhay, di ba? Paano kayo magta-turn na maayos? So, here's the catch. It added an in-between, right? Or it added a tween. So, how to turn off the tween? You click on this, select scale, select the keyframes for both scale, and you click on this icon, set stop motion keyframe. So, itong si set stop motion keyframe, para maalala nyo, it looks like Baymax. So, if you click on it, it turns off the keyframing, the in-between, or the tweening. Also do that for the other layers. There. So, anytime you add another keyframe, you need to turn that off. Okay? So, don't forget. Okay? Any questions so far? So, ngayon, may turns na siya. Gets naman ba? Set it na stop motion by default. Actually, hanapin natin. Hindi ko pa na-try yan. Baka meron naman. Wait lang. Wait. Pag di ko siya nahanap ngayon, hanapin ko siya or I'll research on it and then balikan ko kayo or I'll create a video for that. Pero dapat nga meron yan. Or tanong natin si Miss Alex Isla kasi ano siya eh. Tawag dito? Certified Toon Boom expert. Wait. Draw timeline. Or baka dito? Baka you can highlight it naman. Tama ba? Hindi, automatic eh. Ba't automatic? Center outline, create keyframes on, set ease, paste mode. Hanapin ko na lang, Frankie. I'm gonna look for it. Yeah, tama ka naman eh. Tama yan. Better nga yan. So, ayun. Any questions with the, tawag dito? With the turns? How to create the turns? Clear naman? It's quite easy, right? Mabilis lang naman siya eh. So, itong turns na to guys, this is for simple rigging. Okay? So, our plan is to teach you the simple rig lang muna. Rigging is different from each companies. Sir, will this work for kinematic output type rigging? I think so. Yes, yes, yes. Ano naman. It works naman like that din. So, mangyayari, lalabas lang yung itong rig dito, yung controllers mo for this rig. So, for example, di ba may controllers ka dito? So, to show controllers, you click this. Show selected deformers. So, hindi ko ata na rig to. But anyways. So, yun. Kiklik nyo lang yun. Ba't walang... Yo. Ba't wala akong... Oh, sorry. O nga pala. Yan, okay. So, ayan. So, yung deformers yun rin guys kasi automatic din siyang nawawala pag in-off mo yung parameters niya. So, ibig sabihin, yung rig neto, kung meron to, iba yung parameters niyan, iba yung rigging niyan or yung deformers yan kaysa dito. Okay? So, it works for kinematic. Yeah. For inverse kinematic, yes. Any other questions before I go to the animation proper? So ayun nga. So sinasabi ko nga kanina, yung iba kasi iba ang type ng rigging nila. Yung rigging nila mas technical or mas studio based. So kasi yun, ginagamit nila for a long time yung project. So yung rig nila as in yung mata, isa-isa mo pwede kontrolin yung pagpikit. As in naiiba yung pagsara ng mata, yung bibig, dinideform nila, and then they add like blend shapes and stuff. So, may mga ganung technique, but for us in 2D DG, you don't have to do those naman. So, what you can do is start with a simple rig or the basic rigging, and then, if you want to study the advanced rigging, you can take the 2D advanced elective. So, may electives tayo for cutout animation. Yun. Yes. So, yun siya. Pero ako, personally, if I was, ang alam ko cutout siya. Meron ding 2D CUIB, which is yung advanced animation for traditional, for tradigital. So, maraming options yung, actually marami kayong electives. So, pwedeng piliin. Ayun. Pero ako personally, if I was given the chance to understand drawing before pa, let's say nag-animation program ako, tapos I have live draw, so I know how to draw kahit konti, or I learned how to draw, I would still focus on animating ng tradigital. Iba talaga yung feel ng hand-drawn eh. Though the cutout naman, you can do that feel pa din, pero it has its limitations. So, yun yung, what you can do is, if kayang i-cut out nyo. For example, i-mix nyo. So, for example, let's say you have a walk cycle, then drawing mo yung walk cycle, you want it to move from left to right, lagyan mo siya ng peg, yung drawing, move it from left to right. It's kinda same as rigging, pero may drawing ka. So, parang, you mix both techniques to create a different quality. So, yun. Okay? Any questions? I prefer no movement. Pwede lang no? Naka-still lang. Pwede yan. Okay. So, I'll go back to Larcy. I'll show you how to animate. Did it open? There you go. Okay. So, animating Larcy. So, again, whenever you animate... yeah, I look sad. O nga, no? Whenever you animate, guys, you always press 0 on your alphanumeric keyboard, yung sa taas ng letters. 0. Para mag-hide lahat ng layers. Bakit? If all the layers are collapsed, if you add a keyframe, it adds keyframe to everything. Hindi mo na kailangan i-click isa-isa each part. So that's the idea. So now, let's say you have something like this. And then we'll start animating. To animate, guys, don't use these tools here. Use the transform tool. Okay? Transform tool. Now, always make sure that this button is selected, animate current frame. Dapat naka-on siya palagi. Bakit? It won't move pag hindi naka-on yan. Okay? Now that we've set up all the tools that we need to expose LRC for a couple of frames, right? So what I usually do is, expose ko na siya, let's say, no, what did I do? Ito. 200 frames. But oh, that's just, what? Wait lang But, okay. Drag ko na to. Wait. There. So I'll just make, let's say, 100 frames. So F5 to expose LRC until 100 frame. Now go back to 1. Okay? So ganito. Whenever you animate, guys, don't think about the length of the timing first. Do the poses first. So same siya ng concept. Layout, key poses, timing, in between. Okay? So I'll do the timing. What I'll be showing you, hindi siya maganda. Sinasabi ko lang na hindi siya maganda kasi I am not good in character animating, so it takes me a long time to create a good animation for characters. It takes me like 2 days. So, I'll just show you para mapakita ko lang kung paano siya i-animate. Alright? So now that I have my rig, what I'll do is, I have my initial pose, so I'll add a keyframe for that, and I'll go to the next frame, katabing katabi. Add a keyframe and do my extra pose. And then now what I'll do is I'll turn off the stop motion keyframe. I'll turn on the stop motion keyframe, which is the Baymax icon, para hindi siya mag-animate. Okay? Then what I'll do is I'll start with the pose. So for example, gusto ko siyang mag-high. So sa pose na to, tataas yung kamay niya. Hindi, mag-overshoot muna tayo. So meron kang part na ganyan. Tapos, kunwari yung kamay niya sa kabila, ganyan. Yeah. So for example again, so you have something like this. Okay? And then I'll create another plus KF. So pag natapos yun na yung mga pose nyo, so for example for this, I want the neck to rotate a bit. So parang, tapos pagdating dito sa third pose, yung kamay niya nandito na banda, tapos nakataas na. Tapos yung leeg niya, mas extended pa. You can also turn on the onion skin to check the previous keyframe para hindi kayo mahirapan. You'll see a red and green icon here. Just parang paiksiin nyo lang or paliitin nyo lang para makuha nyo lang yung next frame lang. Okay? So now, I have something like this. Hindi ko alam kung maganda to. My God. Shit. Anyways. So, yan. So, wait lang Yan. Nakikita nyo na ang hassle kasi nandito yung bounding box ko, di ba? I have to select this area for it to rotate, right? Ang hassle. So, paano pag gusto nyo mag-rotate selecting other parts? Or hindi kailangan mag-select sa bounding box? Ganito. You use your middle mouse. If you use your middle mouse, you can click anywhere and it uses or it moves the peg or it moves the image. If you hold Alt and click on middle mouse, it does the rotate. Okay? So, let's say ganyan. So, I have something like this. So, 1, 2, yan. Tapos mag-high na siya. So, plus. Tapos dito na. Extend it a bit. Nag-overshoot kunwari. Yan. Then, yung ulo niya, medyo bumalik na. Yan. Feeling ko pangit to. But, anyways. Then, next ulit na shot. Babalik yung kamay. Oh, shit. Sorry. Babalik yung kamay dito. Bababa to. Tapos, I want the... hand to rotate a bit. Yeah. So, okay. Yeah. Alright. So, gusto kong i-overshoot pa yung leeg. Yeah. So, something like this. Then, gusto ko, pagdating dito, magbabago yung mata niya. So, I'll go to the eyes. Then, use the brackets to change the eyes. So, pipikit siya. Yeah. So, tas ngingiti siya. Gusto ko siyang ngumiti. Yan. Tas pagdating dito, didilat na siya. So, padidilatin ko na siya. Tapos, I'll add another keyframe. Kasi, wait lang yan. So, ganyan, overshoot, pagbalik, itong dalawa parehas lang, di ba? What I'll do is this one, I'll overshoot this pakabilang side naman. So parang, yan. Babalik muna bago siya hihinto siya ng diretso. Tapos, I'll do my rotates again. Yan. So, tas yung dito, yung smile niya, magiging faint smile na lang. So, yan. Okay? So, so that's my timing. Again, disclaimer, for sure hindi maganda to, which we'll fix after. Now that you have your poses, you highlight everything, you click on the Baymax icon, which is sets the motion keyframe para mawala yung in-betweens. And then, tsaka nyo gagawin yung distance of the time. So, for example, gaano katagal yung high? So, for example, mabilis lang. So, let's say, ilang frames lang. So, I'll imagine it kung gaano katagal yung from here to here, tsaka ito, tsaka to. So, itong tatlo, gusto ko siya mabilis lang, tapos medyo mag-hold yung dito, tsaka dito. Okay? So, itong part na to mas matagal, and then yung pabalik, mas mabilis. So, to add a space between keyframes, Shift plus to add, Shift plus to add, minus to remove. Okay? So, yun yung spacing ng keyframes, but it won't move your frames. Yung keyframes lang ang minove niya. This red box is here. So, what I'll do is, let's say, I want 1, 2, 3, 4. So, always Shift plus and minus. Sorry. Shift plus and minus. So, Shift plus, tapos yung isa is minus lang. Okay, so yan. So let's say, ganyan. Always make sure na all your keyframes are in the even frame. Okay? So we have something like this. So maminusan ko to kasi gusto ko tig 2 frames lang siguro sila. So 1, 2. Wait lang. Actually, disregard the last thing I said. Hindi kailangan nasa even lagi. It depends on the timing. Yan. So, 1, 2. And then, ito mas matagal. So, hahabaan ko to. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yan. So, tapos ito, gusto ko mabilis lang. Yan. So, right now, we have something like this. Yan. Okay? Alright? Did you get it? The timing? Now, if you look at the animation, masyadong sabay, di ba? So, what I'll do is, I'll remove yung head animation ko dito. Wait lang, saan na ba yung neck? Neck, yan. Ibabalik ko ng konti para mag-delay siya. Tapos, dito ko siya gagawin yung overshoot. Tapos babalik siya sa dito. So, pag pinlay natin, I think that's better. So, again, play. Awkward pa rin. I think masyadong matagal tong part na to. So, But we can fix it after naman. But you got the point, right? So, parang, hi. Parang ganon, di ba? Okay. Now that, let's say you're okay with the timing. All you have to do is highlight everything, all your keyframes. You press this icon, set motion keyframe. It looks like Baymax, pero naka-drugs. So it's Derp Baymax. So click on it. And it will add the in-betweens for you. Alright? Siya na mag-add ng in-between sa inyo. Then all you have to do is just add another keyframes. Add keyframes in betweens to make it look better. So for example, itong part na to masyadong mahaba yung pag-ikot ng ulo niya. So what I'll do is dito sa part na to, I'll add a keyframe. Tapos yung neck ni Larcy, iusog ko lang. Ay, lagay ko dito. Yan. Bumalik. Wait. Yan. So parang ito nag-snap naman. So usog ko siya. Okay? Anyway, I think that's don't render. I think that's it's not good but I think it's better. Napindot ko yung render. Wait. Alright? Tapos lagyan natin yung stop sa 20 frames para yun lang ano niya. Yan. Okay? Did you get the concept of animating in Toon Boom cutout animation? Keyframing and stuff. Clear naman ba? Do you have questions? Please do ask. We'll just need to see if I can apply lol. Yeah. Pero the technique lang naman is yun nga. Don't do the time yet. Just do the poses first. Doon muna kayo mag-keyframe. And then if you need to actually pwede naman eh. If you need to add you need to add extra animation in these areas. Actually, you can go in, you just press 9 and you can delete keyframes from other parts. Pero baka lang malito kayo. So, ang suggestion ko is i-zero nyo na lang to, add keyframe in betweens kung kailangan nyo lang magdagdag and then just move that certain part. Kasi if you add a keyframe with the same value, hindi naman siya gagalaw eh. So, something like that. Okay? Ano pa ba? Now, another, siguro the last thing that I'll teach you is adding ease and in. Pwede yun eh. So just click on the last keyframe. You click on this icon. It's called set ease for multiple parameters. If you click on it, it opens this icon. Tab. And then you see this red arrow here. Just drag it to the left a bit. Apply. Go to the first one. Click on this one again and then click on this and then apply. So right now, if you look at the animation, mas may timing na siya. Nakikita nyo ba? Parang mas mabilis na yung timing niya. Okay? So yun ang tinatrabaho ng ease in. So it's like the graph editor in After Effects. Automatic niyang siniset naman yung ease ins for other parts. So pwede nyo lagyan kung gusto nyo. Yeah. So, yun. Okay? Tara, I'll create another Toon Boom for that part. Wait lang. Para ma-check nyo kung paano yung idea ng parameters. Let's try. Okay. So let's say you have circle. Pangit. Sorry. Wait. There. For example, this here, I'll just make it move up and down. So, create a peg, then yung peg, plus KF, and then let's say sa 10 frame, shift F, 30 frame, shift F5, F5. Let's say in 12 frame, bababa na siya. So, add the keyframe. I'll just move it down. So, I have something like this. Okay? Now, let's see the parameters. So, I'll click on the last keyframe. If I click here, if I move it to the left, ang ibig sabihin nun ay, play natin, meron siyang ease in. Nakita nyo? May ease in siya. Okay? So, pag inusog ko pa siya lalo, the arcs, mas lalawak yung arc, so mas magiging gradual. Can you see it? Yeah. So, yan siya. Chuk. Alright? So, ibig sabihin, kung ganun yung ease in dyan, I'll remove it muna. Linear ko na lang muna ulit. If I go to the first keyframe, meaning, anything that's there papunta sa right, that's ease out. So, meaning, slow first bago bibilis. Okay? Any questions with those? With the what's this? The ease multiple parameters. So para siyang yung graph editor natin, pag to the right mo hinila yung curve, that's ease out. Pag to the left, that's ease in. Okay? Questions? Because we're done with the lecture. None. Okay, that's good. So guys, processing sa utak mo. Alright. Medyo magulo ba? May gusto ba kayo ulitin ko? I can re-lecture the other parts. Or so, basta, oh wait sir, yung mga kamay pala. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The hands. I think I didn't explain it that much. Wait lang. Let's go back to the test. Yeah, you can follow what Larcy have naman. Or, it depends kasi on, hindi ako nag-set ng hands na kailangan nyo kasi it depends on the animation that you need. So, for example, kung ang gagawin lang naman niya is magpo-point, hindi mo na kailangan ng naka-peace sign, di ba? So, dun lang sa kailangan mo. Yeah. So, siguro better to have set of hands para yung rig mo, pwede mong ulit-ulitin gamitin. So, pag nag-rig ka at first, pag nag-animate ka na, kakopy-copy mo na lang yung character. Or yung symbol. Sir, ilang scenes po ulit and how long per scene? Minimum of 15 seconds. So, that's 3 scenes of 5. Tama ba? No. 30 seconds pala. Minimum of 30 seconds. So, that's 3 scenes of 10. And then, maximum of 1 minute, which is 6 scenes of 10. So, 10 seconds per scene. Oh my. Tapos yung animation, hindi kailangan, it depends on the animation that you need. So, kung gusto nyo nagbubuhat, nagbabadminton, nagbabalibol, nagbabasketball, do they need to have an environment? You can have, I will be requiring environment just for one scene lang. For the others, kahit wala ng environment, but it's better if you have the environment. Because, I think environments would be, make it simple, the environments. Don't try it na parang Ghibli style. Pero kung gusto nyong bumongga, Gora, pwede naman. Time to recycle BGs. Actually, I allow recycling BGs. Gawa niyo pa rin naman yun eh. So it's okay. If you're going to recycle them. Yeah, sure. You want to, you can join the characters. Go lang. That's good. Collaboration, that's okay. As long as inanimate nyo yung kanya-kanyang character, ah. Okay. Alright. Hindi ko kayo pwede i-require ng may background talaga or, hindi, well, required talaga may background pero yung background pwede namang simple lang. If you look at my animations or my projects, paminsan nga yung background ko, gradient lang ng kulay sa likod, di ba? So, it depends. It depends on the artwork, it depends on the concept. So, who am I to require it na kailangan may background na Ghibli type? Hindi naman lahat ng project need ng Ghibli type. Yung iba nga, let's say Holy Porky, yung comics na ginagawa ko. Ako yung art style ko, it's very minimalist. I don't need the background itself. I just need the props na kailangan niya for the background. So, pag kailangan niya ng ref lang. So, pwede sir solid color BG? Sure. Yeah. As long as it serves the purpose of the as long as it serves the purpose of the excuse me. As long as it serves the purpose of the story or the concept of that certain animation. Yeah. If you look at my backgrounds, ganito lang ako mag-background do. Teka, let's try to create a background. Pakita ko sa inyo. Yeah. So, yan. Kunwari, meron akong ano bang kulay maganda? Ang gusto niyo color? Siyempre pink. Yan. Yan. Kunwari may ganyan akong kulay. Usually, ang background ko ganito lang. I just add a white line sa floor. That's my background. Diba? If you look at my characters, that's my background. Diba? Or I add konting arte with the background like gradient and stuff. Ganun. It's up to you guys. Sir, pwede picture. Wag naman. Ay, well, actually, picture. Kung ikaw magpipicture tapos ma-blend mo yung character with the picture, bakit hindi? It's okay. Pwede naman. Parang ganito. I'll show you an example of that. Wait lang. Itong project na to, hindi ko na natuloy but I'm gonna work on this next time. Ano to AR project to. So it's augmented reality and yung concept is I do analog photography. So yung film ng analog photography, pag tinutok mo yung phone mo, lalabas yung animation dun sa film. Asa na ba yun? Wait. Ah, there you go. Ito. So, for example, this one. Yeah. This is photo and animation. Nakita nyo ba? Ayan, no? So, animated, tapos photo yung... Yeah, like the LRC. Yes. So, pwedeng picture background. It's okay. Yeah. Yeah, fat unicorn, yes. Basta pag nag-photo kayo na background, how do you add the shadow? After Effects. Nag-add na lang ako nag-duplicate. Usually, duplicate niya lang yung character. Flip, skew, make it black. Opacity, that's the shadow. Ganun lang naman yun. Or if gusto niyo mag-add ng shadow, for example, lalagyan ko ng shadow si Larcy. So, hindi ko nagagandahan but yeah. So, black na brush. Let's say yan yung shadow. What I'll do is yan. What I'll do is I'll parent this shadow. Saan na yung shadow na drawing? Is it this one? No, this one. Okay. I'll parent this shadow sa Mama Peg. There. Para kahit saan gumalaw si Larcy, kasama niya yung shadow niya. Yan. Okay? Kaya usually guys, yung shadow technique, ganyan na lang. Yung ilaw nyo lagi nasa ibabaw. Para hindi kayo mahirapan. Oh, di ba? Wait. Di ba? Yan yung shadow nyo. Yan. Oh, di ba? Shadow. Di po nakikita yung ibang characters sa mga lumang animation Yung shadow usually ano lang siya. Parang ano lang, parang um darker color nung object. Something like that. Yan. All right. Do we have any more questions? Are you guys good? We good. All right. That's good. I'm gonna stop the recording.